In today's video, just like you have seen in the very beginning of this video, I'm going to talk about how to find the best performance of GameCube and Wii emulation on our Switch. First thing first, I got a lot of these kind of comments when I do emulation videos on Switch. So first of all, you have to have a Switch that is installed with customer firmware, and also you have to install Android system on it. Without these two, you will never be able to do this. So I'm sorry if your Switch is not available for that, but if your Switch is available for this kind of customization, then you can keep on watching this video. Bear in mind that this is just emulation, so the performance may vary among games, and it is never perfect because well, we all know that this Android system on Switch is not optimized for Switch yet, so there are still a big space for improvement. So well, we can expect better in the future, but at the time being, this is the best we can get. Without speaking further, let's begin our tutorial. First of all, switch to your Android side and go to this site to download the latest version of the Dolphin mmjr version 2 APK. The latest update was the version uploaded on the 22nd of September last year. So you click the APK link and click download, then the download will proceed. If there is any safety prompt, just click yes and install, then allow it to install. Then go to your file manager and click the APK you just downloaded, then click install. Again, it may ask for your permission, just click yes. There are a few ways to add game. You can click the open file or install Wii blah 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 on the right top corner, and there is an updater for your further update in the future, but at the time being we don't have any. So click the plus sign on the right hand corner to choose the folder of your ROM path. You will have to choose for both GameCube and Wii for different emulations, but you can still choose the same folder, so that is not a problem. Your ROMs will be scanned automatically after choosing the file path. Here are the games I have. You can change your system by clicking the tabs. Next, let's look at how to map the keys. So you can click the gamepad sign and then click the GameCube controller one. Then there will be an interface that you can change your key mapping. So after changing it, click save. Now let's look at the settings. First, we go to the General tab, enable the dual core option. And there is one thing very important for my settings. I've set the speed limit to 110%, and you can follow the settings. Check the box that I've checked. I didn't change much here. These are some hacks that can make your emulation runs faster. So next, I want to look at the graphics. Make sure you have chosen the Vulkan because the other one doesn't work, and you can turn off the show FPS if you don't want to look at it. Then scroll to enhancements. I don't think I've changed much from the default, so you can take a look. Make sure you save the settings if you have changed any. Now go back to the main menu of settings, go to interface. I didn't make much change here, so make sure you have the same settings as mine as well. Next, audio. So I checked the audio stretching. You can test if that is the best option for you. If not, you can uncheck it. Path is just the path where you save things. So if you don't want to save things here, you can change the path, but otherwise is really not a big deal. So these are the settings of my GameCube tab. Then we can go back and go to the Wii tab. So here are my settings. I basically checked all of the boxes here. So if you're not sure about that, you can just use the default one. I think I didn't change much. So that's basically what we have to do before playing a game. But there are also some kind of settings in game. Don't get disappointed when you get into the game and see it alters or there are many slowdowns and problems. There is one magical settings. We press the back key and press this. Make sure you check the store EFP copies to texture only. Since this is a relatively difficult game to emulate, you will see some drops in the frame rate and you can see some slowdowns, some these and here and there, but overall we can get a stable 24 or 5-ish FPS, and when we get inside the rooms we can get 33 FPS. So this game is very playable, and I will show you some more footage for that. And there will be a few more games in the footage. So also, if that option doesn't help, you can try to check the other boxes. Make sure you use the 1x resolution in order to get the best performance. Okay, so this is my tutorial for getting the best performance of GameCube and the Wii emulation on our Switch with the Dolphin mmjr2 emulator. I will leave the rest of the video for the gameplay footage so you can enjoy it and see how these settings works.